Hey guys, Brett here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019. Here we have another episode back in Ravenport, back up to the northwest of the map. So I finished off that field, as you've seen last episode. I've gone through and I've mowed this entire field, tedded some of it, which is in the trailer there, which I've hired. Baled a little bit more, which I've got a full stack of 16 grass bales there. We've got 2 stacks of 16 of the straw bales. And then I made some silage bales and sold those as well. So we made total profit today, 42,000 from sold bales, 33,000 from harvest income. So we're ahead today. We should be ahead today if we didn't do the land purchase, but yeah, we're ahead. So we're back up this part of the map. We're going to look at, I don't think, no, we haven't got enough money to place this down yet. Animal pens. We're going to go with the sheep pasture. I was definitely going to go with a large one. I've also downloaded a mod, if I can find out where there it is. Don't know what that says, but what this does is, if we place this down here, I don't think it's. Oh, there we go. Not quite sure what that's doing. It's supposed to be up, and that's going down. So all this does is, I'm not sure the object it's hitting over here. There's nothing even there. This just gives you like a flat pad to work with. So it's a modded thing. What is it colliding with? Unless it's classing that as like an object when it's really not. That's what it could be doing, because when it's around there, when it hits it, it sort of does. But anyway, this gives you like a flat bit of land to work with, which is what I'd like to use for the homestead. So the homestead, I'm thinking I'm going to put like around here somewhere, and then we're going to go and put in. Actually, let's go back. F1. Bring up that because I want to make sure we're not spending too much. 180,000 for the sheep pasture. As I said, we're going to put the homestead like along here somewhere. So the sheep can either go down here close to the field, or it can go a bit further away, like up here somewhere, which is what I was kind of thinking. But it's like it says we're hitting something, but there's nothing even there. It won't let us do it there. It'll let us do it along here, but kind of don't want to go making like a huge vertical jump sort of thing to get to it. So let's head over here and see. There should be nothing here that we're hitting. Well, there's nothing there that I can see. I think there was a tree somewhere that I did cut down, a real small one, but there's nothing here that I can see. I mean, there's a bit here, but that is it. That's the only thing I can see. I'm not quite sure. Let's turn that off so it's not making that annoying noise. Find out. There's nothing there that I can see. It's saying it's colliding with something, but I can't see anything. So I'm not quite sure. So I think like the northwestern side, so the top to the left is the water, the other side is the grass. So I'd like to turn it around, possibly that way, and I'm not really fussed on making sure it's sort of inside the grid snapping or anything. So 193,000, 238. If you raise it up, that's as high as it'll go. So 92, 92, 3. Where are we? Come on, 92. There we go. Well, let's place that there. Fingers crossed that hasn't moved the ground too much. He's still cultivating and seeding. He's done fertilizing, so that's good. So if we come along here, no, it hasn't raised the ground too much, so that's good. So water there, food here. I think that's where we collect the straw from, or the bales, I should say. And there is where we drop off the animals. So what I'm going to do is head over, jump in this tractor and get this guy out of the way, because this other guy will get frustrated in a second with him being in the way. And then we're going to organise to bring some sheep over. Now I don't have a tractor. I don't have a trailer for the sheep, so we can always pay to bring them in. I think that's $300 per sheep, but we'll find out, and then we'll work out how much it's going to cost for us to get a trailer and work out if it's going to be better for us to lease a trailer, or if it's going to be better for us just to pay that little bit extra and, whoop, wrong one, get it brought over. I'll bring this guy over because we're going to have to need him for up there anyway to grab the hay. So we've got heaps of grass bales and I've got hay. So they take either grass or hay. So it doesn't really matter which one we use. I think I'll just use this trailer. It's not the biggest trailer you can get, but I just liked it because it's got these, you can put these covers on the top, which I think is pretty cool. Although, as you can see, the hay does come through the top, which is kind of silly, but anyway. So we'll come over here and we'll have a look at the pricing. We'll come here, it's going to cost us $100 per delivery. So if we come into here and go animal transport, we grab 10 sheep, that'll be $1,000 transport. Whereas this is going to cost us $2,000. So we're going to have to get 30 sheep or more in this before it, well, 20 sheep before it's saving us money. That's really not worth it. We're probably just better off ordering the sheep from here. So as far as these guys go, let's just go 3 of each, 18,000 or 19,200. That's 24. It's going to be 38,000. Confirm. So 21,000 left. Can we open this gate? No. Can we open, there, we can open that gate. There we go. So we come in and have a look, and they're all here walking around. Kind of, I was say happy as Larry, but not really because we don't have any food for them yet. So we'll shut those. Oh, there we go. Shut those gates. We'll jump in and have a look at sheep here. So we've got cleanliness 0, water 0, grass hay 0. So we're gonna have to get this guy over here. So yeah, the bales would have to come from there, I'll say. Definitely. So we're gonna have to work out why we can't place items in certain spots. I don't think it'll take very much. No, not much at all. 12,000 litres, so still got heaps left over. One thing we can do is we can run it out, or we can just kind of just leave it there. Leave it in the trailer. Might just leave it in the trailer. I was going to park the trailer up at the front here. Is that guy? Yeah, that guy's finished. I didn't actually see it come up and say that it was actually done, so I'll quickly change through to him. Oh, wrong button. I think that's pretty much that field done now. I mean, they still don't spray it properly. It's really annoying. We're going to have to go down and spray it again. I don't know how they can stuff it up so easily. I know it's on a weird angle, but Yeah. Alright, so we'll drop him off. We'll leave him there. Go back to this guy. We'll have a look at animals. So we've got this guy, 7,300 litres for $10,000. We've got this one, 8,000 litres for 25,000. So it's not really worth it. Better off going with a smaller one. Total mixed ration, and that just does straw bales into straw for like bedding and stuff, which we don't need. This makes machine take straw bales. Yep, same thing. And then just these two, which I think we'll go that one eventually. This one only does water. These ones do milk and water. Yeah, milk and water. So gonna need the G.Skill. We'll buy this guy because we're gonna keep this guy for a while. So there we go. We'll head down and pick her up. We'll come back. So having this guy as a front loader is going to be pretty handy for us. Going to be able to, clean up after the sheep. We're going to be able to scoop in some more hay. If we want to dump that hay on the ground, we'll be able to use this bucket to fill it back up again. I also thought about putting in the hay loft, but I think, oh no, so I thought, no, we can loan even more money. It's interesting. Thought we'd maxed out our loan. They must have thought they'll throw a bit more money at us just to make us more and more in debt. Good on them. See, I was thinking about putting a hay loft down there somewhere. Obviously, no, for grass, for straw, that sort of thing. So I don't think we can put hay or grass or straw in the train silo, and I don't think there's a way for us to get it back out either. It either goes in the train or it goes in the train. I don't think we can get it back into like a trailer or anything. So, but so that's the plan. We've got our sheep up there. Going to put next, and possibly next we're probably going to do cows, and then pigs and horses. I mean, I'm kind of excited to get into the horses, but the thing is, for us to make any money on the horses, we really need to be riding them every day. And I think it's 5 minutes per horse per day, which increases them by 10%. And after 10 days, once they're up to 100% quality or value, whatever you may want to call it, quality or value, then they'll be worth $50,000 each. So every 10 days, you're going to make $50,000 from each horse. So if you've got 10 horses, that'll be $500,000 every 10 days. But you have to spend that time riding them every day, making sure they're clean, feeding them and giving them water and all that sort of stuff. So, and it's not 5 minutes in-game time; it's 5 minutes real time. So you've got 12 horses. It's going to take you an hour to ride them every day, and yeah, I'm not really keen on that idea. I mean, I don't know if we put them in there and just feed them and leave them like that, if they'll slowly gain from 5% up to a higher number, possibly. I mean, I'm not quite sure. I'm going to go over here and see if we can get water from this water from this water tower over here. Quite sure if we can. I'm not quite sure how we even get in there. Through that road there. It's so hard to see when all these trees are getting in the way. Alright, F1. Yep, there we go, we can. It's not costing us money either, which is a little bit concerning as well. Can we get up here? No, we can't. So that'd be pretty cool if we could climb all the way up there. But we shouldn't be getting water for free. We should be paying for it. Another thing we've got is the water station. I'd like to get one of these down here somewhere, but it says it collides with an object. There's no object there. Cannot place here for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's have a look at this spot again. It's definitely classing that as an object. So not those, so along here is not wanting us to put it. Must be like a certain distance from this wall. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it's like a certain distance from the screen. Alright, we're gonna have to go and get rid of that body thing. Wrong one. This one, and that stays there, which is another body pain. Anyway, turn around and head back. There goes, you know, 2.5 grand for nothing. Well, actually, more than 2.5 grand. 5.5 grand for nothing. You know, we'll bring this water back down and we'll give this to our sheep. This will keep them happy. Fingers crossed. And then we might look at how much else we can loan. Because I'd like to try and work out where everything else is going to be placed, where we can and can't place things. Because it's kind of annoying that we can't get right up against that sort of cliff, sort of, you know, rocky sort of thing behind us. I'd like to get the homestead right in there somewhere. So there are a few mods out at the moment, a few new ones. There's a new harvester and a header. There's a couple of new tractors. A new bale wrapper, which is good. And where are we here? So this bale wrapper, the Ursus mod, and also this one, which is collects the round bales, which is a lot better than this stupid thing. But the round baler makes 4,000 litres per bale. So does this. So it's not going to make any difference. So the round baler will pick up 8 bales, whereas a square baler will pick up 16. So you're definitely better off getting the square bales. They're much easier to handle. You get double the amount in an auto load trailer, and you don't have to stop and unload the bale every time you get a full bale. They just spit out the back. So they're so much easier than the round ones. The round baler, as much as I like the look of the round bales, it's a real pain in the ass. Certainly don't like it at all. I'm hoping this is more than enough water to fill it, but I don't think it will be. Otherwise, obviously there's a bit of water to the west of us, to the north of us, and to the east of us, so we might be able to actually go and get water from the ocean. But from getting it from where we just got it from, we should have been paying for the water. We shouldn't be getting it for free. So hopefully somebody may introduce a mod for it. Maybe Giants will change that in a future update. I really hope they do, because even in real life, or depending on where you live, I suppose, but here in Australia, if I was to ring up and order, you know, a tank of water like this, I'd not only have to pay for cartage, but I'd also have to pay for the water itself. You don't just get it for free. So it's frustrating. Even if I had my own truck, I still wouldn't get the water for free. I still have to use like a water meter and work out how much water I got, and then I'll still have to pay for that water directly to like the water supplier. For us, it's a ton of water, so nothing is free. Let's back her up and unload. Not that there's like an animation of it spitting water out the back, but while that's going on, let's see how much money we can borrow. Probably not much more, 100,000. 171,000 we've got at the moment, which I don't think is enough for another animal pen. Okay, it's enough for a large horse paddock on the small cow one, but I don't want to do small. There's no point in going small. We want to go big. Right, so that hasn't taken all of it, so we've still got 2,500 litres of water in there, which isn't too bad. So let me drop this guy off here. So there's no bales coming out yet, which doesn't surprise me because I haven't been there that long, but yep, everything's good. No reproduction rate. I'm hoping they do reproduce, which is a lot cheaper for us than to actually, have to buy new sheep and stuff. I'm thinking I might run this stuff out and get rid of this trailer. It's just another cost, like another leasing cost that we really don't need. Try and line us up here somewhere. So I don't know. So we'll just move forward really slow. Once it stops, like the number there in the trailer, once it stops, you kind of make sure you move forward a bit, otherwise it'll stop unloading. But there we go. It's nearly a perfect spot, actually. That's cool. Alright, let's go garage, leased items, and we'll return this. I don't think we need it because we're going to bail everything else. And I'd like to buy it when we need it again. Alright, so we're going to need bale forks as well. We're going to need pallet forks. So if we go front loaders, pallet fork, I'm going to go John Deere green. Where are we? Buy. Yes, yes. I don't want that one because it's stupid. Is there a standard bale? Oh, there it is. Bale spike. John Deere. Buy. Yes, yes. So I'll go and pick them up at a later date. I'm not picking them up now because you guys know how far it is for me to drive down there to come back. We've also got that trailer over there, which we're going to be able to use for the bales or the whatever it may be, pallets of wool once it's ready to go. So they're all happy as Larry. There's nothing else we can really do with the sheep at the moment. So everything is pretty good. I might grab this fertilizer again. Just touch up that other end of the field. So 169,000 left. I don't really want to go spending it because I want to get I said the cows. We need 300,000 for that, so it's going to be a while before we can get that sort of money. But as I said, I definitely want to put in like a hay loft and that sort of thing. But it's not really that important at the moment. Especially now that we got rid of our loading wagon, I suppose. But I said I would definitely want to buy one. Buy our own. Just make sure we're getting it all. I'm not going to go all the way to the other end of the field because we've already sprayed this once. There we go. And then put the speed right up. So all that's done. All this is done. Waiting for this to grow. We've got to wait for these sheep to... There we go. 160 hours. Oh, wow. Okay. He's going to take forever. Wage payment. So I wonder what that was then. Okay, so the next thing that I want to look at, how small are these things? So we'd put a few of these guys, like run these guys in here, which is probably something we're definitely going to have to do. Does it say no room for woolet sheep? I don't know why, but there's still... There it goes. Now it started. Okay. So it's still having dramas sometimes. How big? Oh, Jesus, they're huge. What is it? Does it tell you? It doesn't tell you how much you can actually get in there, though. Small doubled, just one large one. Well, what about medium doubled? It's not too bad. Small doubled. I don't think a small will be big enough though. So a hay loft, can we get one? Can get one up there. Up in here somewhere. Somewhere like that would be perfect. Really think it'll be perfect up there, that hayloft, but we won't do it now because we don't really need it. So we'll just wait, I suppose. I might turn this guy and do it the other way. Get the worker to do it the other way because so they struggle, certainly struggle doing it the other way. All right, off you go. Good man. Jump in our truck, and I'm gonna have to find somewhere to start washing things as well. I'd really like to make sure we wait, and the next thing we put in is like our homestead. Not a fan of how different that grass looks. Definitely can't wait to, hopefully, someone will put in that mod where we can change the ground texture. That one over there kind of looks strange now because we've got rid of that bloody water tank. I probably should have just left it there and removed it later on, but you can see it's like raised the ground up, which is a pain. Definitely didn't want it there. Why do we keep getting stupid wage payments? Growth. Actually, we'll make sure we've got grass on. Harvested. Doesn't even say it's growing at the moment. Okay, so these guys will. Oop, there goes the grass. Start to produce as they are. 84 litres of wool. I don't know how much we'll get in each one of these, but the that hasn't changed obviously from FS17. I don't think. It kind of doesn't look as square as it was. It kind of looks more rectangular. But the door to get in, which we can't use. Are they just? Yeah, they're just like window shutters, but they're vertical instead of horizontal. That's probably our logo. Brito sheep or something. That's where they're eating. I said water's over here, and they actually look pretty cool. Animation's very good. Come on over here to have some hay. I don't know how we're going to get 300 sheep in here, but anyway. Apparently that's how many we can get. Having a look, we need to weed it, so let's slow it down a bit. Because now that he's spraying that, he's going to have to come straight back and spray for weed too straight after this. I also noticed when I was mowing, and after I harvested this field turned into just pure weeds. You can use your mowing equipment to mow the weeds and they just disappear, which is another cool thing. These guys got harvesting, transporting, sowing, heaps of harvesting. So we can do these harvesting contracts ourselves. $487, no thanks. Field 24, is that the one that we owned ages ago? It is. So they're obviously not using. Oh no, they are. There you go. But there's weeds in the middle. So they. Actually, that's probably the one we planted. Canola. No, soybeans. Yes. Okay. So that's all grass. Yep. Yeah, that's what I did. That's right. So we can help and do contracts, but that's a waste of time. That's a waste of time. That's a waste of time. Sowing. That'll take forever. But you can hire a worker and they can do it for you, and you'll still make the 26,000 minus their money minus the seeds. So I mean, it is pretty easy money. Our sheep going again, doing okay. A little bit dirty, but not too bad. Stop this guy for a second. Can't see the weed. There we go. You go all the way up and then turn around and come back down again. It's kind of hard to know where he hasn't gone. I think that little patch we're going to have to come back and do again, because we didn't get it before. So that should, but I think we missed a bit. Get it all. No, I'm missing a bit. Frustrating. We'll spray this. And we'll have to weed it as well. Make sure we're miles away from it. Yeah, there we go. We're getting it now. I know we're probably using way more fertilizer than we actually need to use, but so what I'll do is I'll go and grab the weeder, and I might just spray that sort of half the field by myself, that little end bit, and get them to come back and finish it off the other way. I definitely need to go and pick up those bale forks and all that sort of stuff too. $3 wage payment. Still got those 4 other herbicides in there as well, which we haven't used yet. Start to unload this. So I definitely, I want to get the hayloft down here. I want to get the garage as well. I don't quite know if go like this and just go sort of straight, if it's going to be straight enough. There we go. We'll have to go up and turn back around, sort of thing. It's so hard to see where you have and haven't gone. Right, so stop there. Make sure we're not going to get smashed by that bloody train. Did we get all of that? We did. Straight back down. It should definitely overlap. Yeah, there we go. We are. And once that's done, then I'll just turn him to the right, let him do his own thing, and I don't think we can pick up the bale forks, that other tractor. Yep, missing a bit. Bloody hell. Having a shocker. Shame we can't bring it up on the map and actually have a look at it in real time, sort of thing. Okay, turn to the right. H for hire. There we go, he can go and do his own thing. So he's here, but I mean, we can use him to go and take it down there, but at 11 kilometers an hour, I'm not keen on the idea. Actually, an idea will be, the quickest way to do it is, I know we don't really like doing this, reset it. Costs us $60 to get it there, but we go like this. Shut you down. Start you up. So this is alright. I think I did say to you guys before that, oh Jesus, those bigger herbicide things, this thing was really struggling to lift it. It was kind of toppling over and stuff, so, but it seems those smaller ones it's okay. Can we pick this up or not? Ugh. No. Well, there goes that idea. Okay, next idea. Take that off. Still don't think it'll let us pick it up. No. Bugger. What if we go... like this? Can we stand it up? And then can we pick it up? I know I'm like kind of trying everything at the moment. Depends on how big the hitbox is, I suppose. Nah. Just can't get under it. Okay, next one. Next idea is to park you down here somewhere. And jump in here. Then if we can, which I'm going to say that might not work. Push it far enough in. There we go, look at that. Get the next one over here too, and we'll be fine. As much as it's probably not the most ideal way to do it. Yeah, if it works, it works. It's just a matter of when we get down there, flipping these things back over. Right, jump out, jump in here. Oh Jesus. I won't strap them in. Let's hope. Take it steady. They won't fall out. How's that guy going? Still doing his job. Yep, good boy. Check him out on the map. Doing well. Oh, I got to be very careful, especially going over that railway line. Oops, and that spot there. I'm really surprised though that it hasn't allowed us to strap them in, considering the hitboxes. I'm hoping we can get them out reasonably easily at the other end. If I don't fall out before then. That is terrible texture. The lights there. Well, no train coming. Get up and over here and don't drive over the crop. Go around the crop. Yeah, that's the old tractor. Alright, so now if we go like this, reverse back, probably not going to come out. No. Alright, well, I think it's going to matter. Don't think it's going to want to come out. Alright, we'll shut him down. How are you going? Should be on your last pass. What about our sheep? Oh, they're doing pretty good. Reproduction rate has dropped from 160 to 164.5. I assume that's because of the cleanliness. I'm not quite sure. Alright, so what's our next step? I mean, our farmhouse is probably our next step. Easy shed 2. These things are pretty bloody big though. Look how big that is. I'd love to have one of these guys in here somewhere, but definitely don't want it like above the ground too much. Anyway, we'll look at that later. So fold this guy up and we'll see if we can grab anything out of the back of this truck. They are upside down. Too far. Around the other side. Yep, there's one. Easy peasy. Why is it not? There, now it'll do it. Okay. Alright, we'll back this thing up over here out of the way and refill it and drop it off at the same time. So we're going to have to empty this trailer eventually. Okay, done. Where is the other one gone? There it is. Let's see how far. So let's see how far we can push it over there. Not very far by the looks of it. So we can get it all the way over there. A bale spike obviously probably needs to go up here, but if I can get this reasonably close, I'll be happy. Still only got one pallet. Yeah, one pallet, or half a pallet I should say, of wool. Let's put these things there, at least they're sort of undercover. Even park our tractor under there. Let's hope that we can. There we go, pick that one up. Same with this one, put it next to it. At least we got it there, you know, pretty quick. As much as it was a bit of a stuff around, we still got it there. Right, so we pick this guy up. Clean that up. I think that's just come back as just straight grass and not actually hay. Ah, good on ya. Good on you, you idiot. It's meant to go in there, not on the floor. Why won't it pick up that little bit? There we go. Let's see if we can get it all in this time. Okay. What action are we trying to do? They wouldn't be full. 22,500, possibly they could be, I guess. Can't be performed there either. Okay. Alright, well. What else we can do? Let's fast forward till morning. Where's this other patch of grass? There. Alright, well, let us pick up these patches. We'll slowly. Oh, there's our timer. Nearly perfect timing. So hopefully we should be able to that's just normal grass. Now for some reason it won't let us tip it in there. Like I know it's hay. Well, we've put in hay, but then it's sending out. There we go, sending out grass. Oh, you buggers, you serious? Here I'm cleaning up, and he's like making more mess. Okay, so it must be full. So let's. Yep, so we're definitely putting hay in there, but it's giving us grass back, which is one, confusing, and two, a little bit frustrating. So we'll leave this here. Like we can pretty much just go backwards, forwards, sort of thing, and leave it there. Right, drop that off. Let's go and check out our field. We've nearly got one full pallet. It is so dark. Oh, there we go. It's ready to go already. No weeds. It's good to go. What do we planted? Soybeans. Yeah, that's right. Because it's price of soybeans 2.6, whereas it's 1.8, 1.8, 1.8. So they're definitely worth the most. Not quite sure on how good they will be, yield-wise, that sort of thing, but shouldn't be too bad. And we don't have to worry about baling anything, which is another bonus. So drop this guy off here. But really, you can be head over here and get ready for tomorrow, next episode. So you guys let me know what you want to see. Do you want to see all this? Do you want to see some more, harvesting? Do you want to see me not harvest? Do you just want to see, me doing things for the animals? You guys let me know. Next thing we'll put down here is, where are we? Cows. So they pretty much just need straw, grass, and mixed ration. So it's straw, grass, and hay, I believe, for a mixed ration, if I remember correctly. Silage, hay, and straw. Yeah, silage, hay, and straw. So that's hay, grass, silage, straw. I'm not sure what that is. That's the total mixed ration, but I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, I'm not going to buy one of these anyway. We'll probably use not that one. We've got this one, 16,000 liters. That one, 11,000. I don't really know what the difference is, to be honest. Obviously, 12,000 liters to 16,000 liters. This one's got a bigger capacity, and this one has 17,000. So either that doesn't matter which one we use. So quick recap. We've got this field ready to go. We finished fertilizing. We've also weeded it. Managed to get in our sheep up here. Doing reasonably well. We've got another 140 hours till our next sheep is available. 880 litres of wool. So it's all coming along. We've got our water tank, which I might as well hook this ute up to it and top up our water while we're here. We've got 24 sheep, I think we picked up, 6 of each colour. Although it looks like there's more than 6 of each colour in there, but anyway, 6 of each colour, and yeah, it's good to go. Heaps of hay here. We've still got grass that's being spilt everywhere because these guys are bloody filthy animals. There we go. There's nearly our third bale started. So 880 litres. What is it going to be? Is it going to be 1200 litre bale or 1600? Don't quite know. Water's full, great, hay's full. So 6, 12, 18, 24. So we've definitely got 24 in there at the moment. So what my next plan is, obviously, is to harvest this, sell all that, make a good profit, hopefully. Then we can replant some more stuff into there. The other option is to plant stuff for our pigs. So we're going to need, where are we, pigs? Corn, wheat, soybean, like canola, sunflower, potatoes, all that sort of stuff. So we need like a kind of a little bit of everything. I definitely want to go a large pig enclosure when we can. Let's have a look and see. Oh, geez, these things are huge. Are we going to get all these guys in here somewhere or not? Like, it's kind of, they're going to be pushing it to get the cows in here as well as the pigs. How many? 250 sheep. That's 100, and that's 50. God, that is huge as well. Might just have to go the small ones. So we can get one up there. We can get the little pig one down here. It might be the way to go, just the small cows and small pig. And maybe even eventually. See, even this area here is not even flat. It's kind of frustrating working out where to put everything. So we can definitely put the cows like up in here somewhere. Definitely, you want to be able to see everything. So like there somewhere. I don't know how much it's going to affect the land, but let's put the cows over there maybe. Put the pigs here. Hopefully put our homestead in here somewhere. I mean, if we can't, we'll have to find somewhere else for it. We definitely need some storage sheds as well. We need a hay loft and that sort of stuff. So that's all plans for the future. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, as always, smash the like button. As I said, leave a comment, let me know what you think we should do, where we think we should put things. And if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's been pretty. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.